Hey, welcome back to the Signature Movement. It's your girl Tanya D. Floyd. I'm sitting down because I made myself get up and go outside today. And when I say made myself get up and go out, it was like so for days I just been in the house. I've been on the computer doing things, trying to get this business and money situation straight. So I got some plans, okay, some things in the works, okay. So I'm working my plan, planning my work, but I figured I was, being like a recluse a little bit because I haven't stepped down the stairs, out the door, anything. Just been ordering in, telling my son bring it to me. But that's how it gets sometimes when you have a goal or even a challenge in business. You have to sometimes put your nose to the grindstone and just be like, forget about what's going on out there, right? So I was in that kind of thing, but this particular video I wanted to make is about the single mama Saga and Minerva, the Minerva Chronicles. For those who don't know, it's Menopause. Okay, so I was thinking, let me back up. When I went outside, I went to Sam's Club because we needed a couple of things, but instead of having Amazon Fresh bring it to me, I said, I'm going to make myself get dressed, get in the car, drive all those 20 minutes down the street, and then walk around the whole store like I normally do, picking up things that I normally get. And I did that. So I feel accomplished. But a couple of things occurred to me while I was doing it. A, part of this Minerva Chronicles that I have is all this chronic inflammation. Like, I can feel the extra fluid in my joints, my knees, and my it's funny. I had this thing come across my mind. I was thinking like my hydraulic system in this old, vehicle don't work like it's supposed to. It don't go all the way down, and it don't bring itself back up. The system ain't supporting the weight, so it ain't bringing it back up. These knees, hydraulic system broke. Okay. So I realized that with all the extra fluid I have on me, the best thing that works for me, not all the ginger and the pineapple, but movement. So every time I get up and make myself take a few extra steps, I can feel the shift and it starts to behave differently. And by the time I'm like 10 minutes into the walk, my shoes don't feel as tight and different things start to happen so I can just tell it's working right. So I made me and the boy get up and go do some movement today. But yeah, while I was out, I had this thought about my kids. Like, each one of my kids, in the near future, they're going to have a conversation, a meeting about who had the best version of a mother. And, actually, how it's going to go is they're going to be commiserating about how awful I have been to each one of them in some way and who had the best life, right? You know how they do. But I'm fully aware. So usually the older two get together and try to gang up on me and tell me how I made their life so awful. But now the third one is gonna be in the game big time, and I realize it, and I feel bad about it a little bit because I think he's getting the worst version of me, the best and the worst. Let me explain. So my kids are 26, 21. Well, he'll be 21 tomorrow, and 12. Yeah, go figure. Home free, right? Yeah, somebody put a trick on me. But forget about it. So 26, 21, 12. The 26-year-old, hands down, in my opinion, got the best version of me because I was 24 years old when she was born. I was in the prime of my life, not 40s, but my 20s were the best part of my life when I was free to be me and I was young enough to still have freedom of movement. My weight was just right. You know how I don't know if y'all know, but I have learned that women develop their grown women bodies around 25, right? And when I say that, I mean like the curvature of the hip is pretty much what it's going to be. It starts to be more defined at that point. So, like, whatever your hourglass or whatever your situation is looking like at that moment, that's like you're a grown woman. All that little youth, those little skinny legs and this and that thing generally wear off if you're I'm about to mess up, but I don't mean to offend. But like, I'm a curvy woman. I'm a plus size woman. I've always been curvy. I've always been plus. Plus whatever everybody else is wearing, I had plus that. So, I was in the double digits as far as I can remember. Anyway, so, around 25, your curves set in, and, all of that womanhood just looks more mature on you starting at that point, if that made any sense. I'm sorry I messed that all the way up. But anyway, so when I was, walking around with her as a toddler and as a young child, I was, taking the summer trips to the water parks and driving crazy places hours and hours at a time in the car, just up, going, active all day, every day, all the time. Get up early in the morning. Ain't no thing. I go to work, come home, and we still gonna go outside and do some stuff. She had the best life, if you ask me, because I was always energetic and upbeat and happy and free, right? But that next child, I was married to the love of my life, and I had settled quite a bit. No, not settled for less, but I had calmed down. I had settled myself to a groove, and I was good in the groove, So everything I had was what I wanted. Everything I was doing was what I wanted to be doing. I was in a good place when that second child came, right? He'll say it was terrible for him because his big sister used to pick on him and X, Y, and Z, and I ain't never get her, and the whole thing. But he doesn't realize that I was in the best place as a grown up with responsibilities, and, everything was good for me. So I was in a better headspace when he came along, right? And I had a support system. I had a husband right there with me, helping me raise kids, right? After the divorce, after some of the weight gain, after 40, here come this other kid. He came when I was 39 or 38, turning 39. But still, I was 40 when he was a little kid, little baby. So by the time I was 40-ish, things had started to go a little sideways for me. Yes, financially, I was in a better place. Mentally, I had overcome several things, and I was on my way back to a nice groove where I could be happy, right? Where I could be okay with who I am. At 40, I'm telling you, that window of enlightenment opened, and I was like, whoa, I know some things, and I'm not accepting some things, and everything just changed. It was like, oh yeah, I get it. I got it now. I know. And we going this way, right? But when he came along, here's a child who wants to do things. There's no get up and go every weekend. There's no get up and go every day. There's no go, vroom, vroom, vroom in me, right? It was starting to stall out a little bit. My knees was tore up way before he came, but it's now, settled to the point where I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to do nothing. Now he's 12, and it's like, we not going to the amusement park. It's hot. I'm tired, and I don't like that sweat dripping all over my body thing. Literally every day of my life, I wake up with sweat dripping all over my body because I done slept under the covers, or if I step down the stairs and go out in the car, even with the air blowing on me, as soon as I get out the car, flames, sweat dripping all over my body. I don't like how it feels, okay? I don't want to do it. Don't want to go. I don't want to do it. Whatever it is, no. So he's suffering a little bit because what do 12-year-olds want to do? Stuff. Fortunately, we got a cousin or two who will call and say, hey, we doing X, Y, and Z. Can he come? And I'll be like, yes, thank you. And sometimes they look at me like I'm going to. I ain't going. Forget about that. No, I ain't going. But, so, each of the kids is going to say, she ruined my life. We didn't ever do this. I ain't get to spend the night over nobody's house, blah, blah, blah. But I kept you going, doing things. I kept you fed. I kept you clothed. You never had to wonder what the recreation was going to be because we was doing stuff until child number 3 came. And I slowed down. So, like I said, I feel bad. I would like to do things with him. I would like to, be a better version of myself. But currently, I'm going through something I don't know if I fully understand or respect myself. So I don't know what to do about that. And then this whole fatigue thing is a whole different level of fatigue that I got on me, y'all. Tell me, do I have fibromyalgia? How do you know? I don't want to go to the doctor. Let me tell you, I hate going to the doctor because, not because I hate going to the doctor just in general, but because the doctor always want to dismiss me like, oh, ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing happening. Oh, I don't even know why you tripping over that. They don't say it, but I've been reading articles and I know I ain't alone, but when I go to the doctor, I get the distinct impression that my pain don't matter. And that whatever struggle I might have researched, and because like it's when I take my car to the shop, I don't just take the car to the shop and say, tell me what's wrong with it. I listen to it. I drive it for a few weeks. I figure out all the sounds and the this and the that, and then I get on the internet and I be like, oh, that makes sense. I think that's what it is. And then I give them a place to start. So when I go to the doctor, I do the same thing. I listen, I feel, I make note of what's happening, and then I put all the symptoms together and I research it, and then I go present them with a nice little package where to get started, and they always say the same thing. Oh, well, let me give you this ibuprofen and this muscle relaxer. Okay, first of all, I can't take muscle relaxers because I gotta stay awake and make sure ain't nobody in here doing nothing foolish in the nighttime when we supposed to be asleep, like going out the front door. It's happened. Like, cooking or something. Just crazy. Anything could be happening in here. I need to be awake. I need to be alert. I ain't taking no muscle relaxers. I ain't going to sleep. Let me sleep in the regular time so if certain sounds, happen, I can hear them and they can wake me up. I don't want to be in that kind of sleep. So, no. Don't give me them too. I'll take the ibuprofen. I'll take that. Yeah, I'm going to take that. But, you see what I'm saying? So, I got these things going on. This fatigue, it ain't regular fatigue. It's like all day long. All I want to do is be in this spot right here, doing this right here. And the fan right there, yep, blowing right here. Until it get real cold on my shoulder. And I put a little cover right there on my shoulder, but I can't. I don't want to. I got the sunlight over here. I got the AC on. I got the fan blowing. Look at the dog at my feet. Yeah, all that. Bring me something to eat and we gonna just be right here. So yeah, which kid had it the best? Not the one who's dealing with moody menopause, mama. Not the one who was dealing with free flowing, running the streets all the time. Made sure you was fed, but we wasn't necessarily eating nutritious stuff, and we were just flying all the time. She had the best version of me, but I wasn't doing all the right things. It's that middle child who got the best version of me with an appropriate level of activity and a better diet and the support. And, a happy mama is a better mama. I'm just saying. So, I was a happier mama with that one. I ain't saying I'm unhappy right now, but I got some missing links. Let's just be honest. I am designed to be a partner. I'm designed to be in a serial monogamous relationship. I am designed to be a lifetime partner. I'm designed to have somebody right there. Oh, I'm sorry, right there. Wherever he gonna be, I need somebody right there in one of these spots, because I feel like that's when I do my best work. Yeah. All this do it by yourself stuff, they glorify it all the time, but I don't think so. No, that's not how it was made to be. Adam got a helper. He got a partner. He was doing all the work, and God said, you know what, Adam? Everybody else got a partner. Let me get you one. Lay down right there. Let me get this rib. He made him a perfect mate. So yeah, I'm somebody's perfect mate. Come on here. Come on. Yeah, I don't like the sweat dripping all over my body stuff out there, but I'm sure we can work out a nice compromise, because, with the proper motivations, I can adjust some things. And then maybe that's part of what's weighing me down. Missing links. Don't have all of the things that I feel like I should have in place for me to be completely happy. I'm content, but I ain't exactly happy. You know what I'm saying? I hope you can relate. Don't be calling me needy and crazy and all these other things. Don't judge me. You don't know my life. You don't know how this fatigue work. You don't know how this weight situation be falling on these knees and these ankles. Every time I get out the car, I gotta get my ankles, hips, and my knees adjusted to getting out the car and taking a walk. Every time I get out the bed, same thing. Hips, line up. We about to move. Ankles, crack it up. Knees, we coming through. It's a whole checklist they gotta go through, go down before we can just take a few steps and go live our life. So, yeah, it's a tough place to be. Minerva ruining my life. I don't know. Does it get better? Do I just have to get used to it? Or do I need to find a new doctor who can help me find a way to get past what's laying on me? Because it ain't fair to the boy. And it's really not fair to me. Stuff I need to be doing. So, I just wanted to share that right fast. Minerva Chronicles, Single Mama Saga continues. I gotta go cook something, so maybe a video coming later, but I might order something, I don't know. I got a little bit of fluid moving off me because I did the moving earlier, but I'm gonna be right here for a minute, okay? My son said he bought me like 3 or 4 hours because he put away all the food, and we just gonna sit down for a little while. He alright with that too because he don't like the hot either. Maybe in the fall I'll feel better. I don't know, I hope. Because I like, I don't want to have my hair all bunned up every single day and that, them waves in the middle that get all stuck together and stuff like matted because all that heavy water just be coming through the scalp. That's crazy. I don't think my mother went through it like this. I know she got fibromyalgia though. That's why I asked about that. And I ain't just picking up stuff to have. But she always talk about something hurting on her. Everything always hurt on me. I just got used to it because the doctor always say, take the ibuprofen and there you go. Like at 50, you supposed to just be falling all the way apart. That don't sound right. So somebody shoot me some comments about what I should be looking for or telling them about or what I should be doing because I don't like it. I don't like it. I want to get up. I want to go do stuff just because I feel like getting up and going to do stuff and not just be like, oh, God, I got to go do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Help me out. But anyway, meanwhile, y'all have a good day. Take care of yourselves. Sun shining. It's not really bad oppressive heat out there today. It's like 70 something. It's beautiful. Might go sit on the back porch. I would like to have some crabs, but it's going to require me to get up, get in the car, go down the street and go buy them and wait for them and all that. I don't feel like it. So yeah. Y'all have a good day. Don't mind me, but send me some good information, okay? What's going on with me? What I need to do? Take care.